Hello again, this is my model railway news update. I mentioned in my last news update about Marklin having announced their autumn 2025 plans, and wow, do we have a special loco here in gauge 1, which is pretty huge, and it comes with a huge price tag. This is the BR18314 steam locomotive of the DR in Era 3 colours with sound and smoke. What an incredible model this is. Really blows your mind with the technical engineering and feature set on this model. Yes, it is a model that has been already released in other liveries in gauge 1 scale, but this must be one of the most unusual and bright colour options for the loco. It's a really impressive item, and it comes at a length over the buffers of approximately 73.8 centimetres and an impressive price tag too, coming in just under €4,000, which is quite a whack of cash. But this is a huge high quality model, a very impressive start to their lineup. They also released this revised version of the DB Class 160 electric shunter in early 1970s livery. It's a mostly metal model, as is most of the gauge 1 models, and it comes with MFX digital decoder, and it has 31 functions as well as extensive sound functions too. Operation is possible with either AC, DC, Marklin Digital and DCC, so there's lots of options there. It's still expensive at nearly €2,000, so okay, it's less than the BR18, but it's another fantastic model from Marklin. In HO scale there was of course tons of stuff, so I'll show you some of the significant ones first, like this 60 years of the Marklin magazine What If livery on the BR185. Now the 185 they do is a really good model. I actually have one myself, but it is a little old now. This one does have 24 karat gold pantographs and gold coupling brackets for some reason. I'm not really a big fan of these kind of gold plated gimmicky things, so I'm not really sure about this one, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Another one I'm not sure of is this version of the BR186, based on a real livery this time, which is different on each side of the locomotive. To me this just looks a bit odd. Two versions of the Euro 9000 here, a dual power loco. The top one in the Rail Force 1 livery looks amazing, I think. The one below is in DB red as a BR2159. Rail Force 1 comes with 4 pantographs, all digitally controlled separately, and the DB one is fitted with, well, just 2, but they are digitally controlled too. They both have fans on the roof which are operated digitally as well, and of course it has all the lighting functions you'd expect, as well as sound. Around €500 for the red one, another €40 on top of that for the Rail Force 1. A lot of cash for a HO model, but this is a lot of model. And this kind of feature set follows through to other releases such as this BR115, this SEL livery class 181, and this BRE 10.3. This did catch my eye though, a heavily weathered BR151, which I think has been done exceptionally well. Really a step up in factory weathering, I think, and trumps other companies' attempts, which, are often just a spray of brown paint around the bottom of the model. And stuff though is we got a new version of the French BB class electric. One of my favourite shapes of loco, this one, and this lightning bolt orange stripe livery looks great on it. When it comes to passenger services, we got this set of the electric high-speed multiple unit EC250 in SBB livery, and it's a 5-car basic set. And you can add to it with these 3 2-car sets of additional coaches if you have a layout large enough and a wallet deep enough. And there was this new train pack featuring the tiny 98.3 so-called glass box loco. It's formerly a Bavarian PTL 2/2. All digital, including the coaches, with tons of lighting features. And there was a bunch of wagons, but nothing here I thought was outstanding. Most of the stuff, certainly the locomotives, are also available under Trix branding for 2-rail operation if that's your setup. So what about Minitrix N Scale? Good to see a new starter set, this one digital with wireless controller. Okay, it's older models here, a DB class 141 and 2 coaches. All in, this is around €400, so not too bad. New tooling of the class 112 in TEE colours now, and coming digital with sound and lights. Also released with some coach packs to go with this loco if you want to model the complete train. Also new tooling on the class 112 in DB red colour. Hard to think this is an N scale model, the detail and printing on it is superb. Again, digital sound only with the MFX decoder system. Another electric loco is this, the class 111, which I don't think is new tooling this time, just a new livery. And just 3 items of rolling stock, nothing earth-shattering here. Z Scale modelers got some new items, including this wonderful Class 64 tank engine in the photographic livery and Era 2 condition. Only 57mm long, it still has directional lights as well. With similar features, it's this Class 143 from the DBAG in Era 5 livery. And another Vectron. This time it's an ELL Class 193 electric loco leased to the Swedish transport company Snälltåget. Probably pronounced that wrong. It's in Era 6 condition. There's different writing down each side, and I can't say this is my favourite livery for this model, to be honest. And a good old DBAG Cargo Division Class 360 in Era 5 traffic red livery. This even has a fully detailed cab interior, yet it only measures 48mm long. That's really quite incredible. Or you can opt for the same model in this German Federal Post Office train pack in Era 4 livery. Some coach packs too. And the smallest of the lot, continuing the bronze series, which I've never really understood, but anyway, this is a ballast car cast in real bronze, measuring just 33mm long. Quite incredible the amount of detail in such a tiny little thing, and priced at around €120 too, which is also quite incredible. The larger scale LGB got some new items too, including this, the HGE 4/42, which is a narrow gauge electric locomotive for rack and pinion operation owned by the SBB. I believe this model is just a new livery option though, as is the case with the BR251 here now in red with lettering from around 1968. And rolling stock saw this little open wagon replicating the wagon that's at the Dresden Transport Museum, plus a new dining car in Era 6 livery as well. So a huge amount of stuff there from Marklin, but let's move on now to Fleischmann with their N Scale releases. And we start with this, the new livery on the Taurus model, a Football Unites Europe design of the Austrian Federal Railways. Very impressive in this scale, and the model is either analog or digital with sound, which is the same for all Fleischmann locos these days. Another ambitious and well-created design is this Class 193 of SBB Cargo International, a Swiss loco with scenes of Germany on the side, which is a bit weird, but it is very impressive, that's for sure. The 193 is also a great model from Fleischmann, which is available in other liveries too. Some new liveries on these double-deck coaches, including the control car. And then we got this, the Rail Adventure Class 601 Zug Hotel diesel multiple unit. Fantastic looks to this model based on the legendary VT 11.5 series, which was a flagship train of the German Federal Railway. The whole set comes in around €350 for analog, but you can also get it digital with sound, of course, for around €500. This is a limited edition set and looks really cool. So let's have a look at what Roco announced for this autumn, and of course we're now in HO scale. We have a Vectron option. Well, what a surprise. Unbelievable amounts of versions of this being churned out, but this one looks pretty impressive as a Class 193 from SBB Cargo International. Available with digital operation, you've now got switchable lighting functions for CH, EU and IT, plus of course interior lighting and sound. Also comes in analog and AC digital too. This is the second class Interregio control car type BIM DZF 269.0 of the Deutsche Bahn. This is representing Era 5 and the model comes with directional lights. Also you'll see here two match coach packs to go with it, all just new liveries really, just under €100 for the control car by the way. And much the same we have a second class control coach, City Shuttle. This is a type BMPZ-S of the Austrian Federal Railways. Similar features, but for some reason this is around €35 more, plus coaches to go with it too, you'll have noticed. And there's even more. This time a second class Silberling control carriage with baggage compartment. This is a type BDNF 735 of the Deutsche Bundesbahn in Era 4 setup now. And finally it's a big old loco, the Class 103, and this time in the red of Deutsche Bahn from Era 5. This is actually a livery sponsored by Roco on the real loco, and this model recreates it even down to the dedication text under the right hand side window of the driver's cab. This will be around €250 for analog or €90 more for either DCC or AC digital with sound. Rivarossi are seeing their 80th birthday this year and will be celebrating it in style at the Hobby Model Expo in Novigro in Italy between September 26th and 28th. They have some special events due to happen, with on the Friday it being dedicated to the E656 loco, so maybe some new model versions of it. And Saturday and Sunday will see the main 80th celebration with some special guests. but not sure who they will be. But if you're planning on going to the show, then don't miss visiting their stand to check it out. Kato have released some production sample photos of a revised TGV set in N Scale. This model accurately replicates the mid-1980s appearance of the train, featuring redesigned details, authentic front-end design, air suspension bogies, and specific set name markings. It includes a new AC pantograph, and the model is fitted with a GM5 motor with flywheel. It has working warm white LED headlights and taillights, and a removable coupler cover with drawbar for 20-car formations if you fancy doing that. Livery has not been completed yet, but it looks impressive so far. Expect this to come in around £230 for a 5-car set, with an add-on coach pack with an additional 5 coaches for a further £160. Anyway, that's the video, folks. Thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be more coming soon, so subscribe to keep yourself up to date, and I'll see you on the next one.
So model train, model works, choo choo, model train, tiny train, it's